What's good, YouTube? It's the Casual Gamer here. It's that time of year again, folks. It's 2K season. NBA 2K25 gameplay trailer officially dropped today. Mike Wang has a segment where he talks about some of the new features. Today's video, I just want to focus on the two new shooting features that Mike Wang talked about. The first one we're going to get into is the new signature go-to shots. Here's what Mike Wang had to say about this.
We've had 9,000 new pro play animations to the game this year. A lot of them are shots, signature shots. So nearly every player in the league now has a signature shot. One of the cool things that we added was this feature called signature go-to shots. So if you remember in 2K24, you could flick the right stick up and you could do a little size-up sequence to get open, right? In 2K25, if you hold the right stick up, you can do a size-up sequence that branches directly into your jump shot. So it's a nice way to get open and get some shots off.
Now, I'm very excited for these new signature go-to shots. I feel like it adds another layer to shooting. Also, for all you people who are saying 2K never makes changes, every year is the same, this is for you guys. Now, let's see if you guys actually use it. Basically, what he's saying is when you got your defender cooked from your size up, your crossover and everything, instead of having to let go of that right stick to go press the X button, you can just swing that analog stick up straight out the dribble move and shoot it with the right stick. Now, I know a lot of you guys are thinking you could already shoot with the stick in 2K24 and 23 and 22. We've been shooting with the stick. But with this, it sounds like it's going to be all one motion. You're not going to have to stop and pause with the right stick. You could just swing it straight up and get your shot up. I think this adds another layer of skill, and I'm excited to see how this works. The next new shooting feature that I wanted to talk about was rhythm shooting. This one I feel like is going to be the biggest game changer and biggest difference from previous 2Ks to this one. Here's what Mike Wang had to say about rhythm shooting.
Let's say a player wants to recreate moves from their favorite NBA superstar. How does Pro Stick Rhythm Shooting do that?
Yeah, so Pro Stick Rhythm Shooting is probably one of my favorite features of the game because it's just a new way to play, a new way to shoot. So in the past, it's always been the same, right? You hold a button down, release it to get your shot off. With Pro Stick Rhythm Shooting, what you want to do is you want to try and match the rhythm of the player's shot. So you pull the right stick down, and when he gets to his set point, you push the right stick up in rhythm with how he shoots in real life. So if you master rhythm shooting, you can actually be much better than someone who uses traditional regular button shooting.
You guys heard that. This feature is going to separate the casuals from the good players on this game, I guarantee. Instead of holding the X or circle button down like it's always been in previous years, this adds a new layer to shooting. It's a flick action. I don't know if you guys play other games, but the first one I could think of off top, a lot of golf games have this action when you swing your club. You go up and down on the stick and just try to find that perfect point. Adding this with shooting, I think is a great move by 2K. My only concern with this feature is it's brand new, so they haven't had it in the game before. Of course, they've probably tested it, but is this feature gonna work smoothly online the same way it does offline? But credit to 2K because I feel like the last two games specifically, the difference between shooting offline and online has been as small as it's ever been. It's still a delay, of course. There's always going to be a delay online. There's always going to be some latency. But when you add in a whole new shooting feature that involves more motion, how smoothly is it going to work online? And that's my only concern. Hopefully it's all good. So if both of these features translate well to online, I think that they're going to add a huge skill gap between players because I know it's going to be a lot of players who are not going to utilize these features. That's just what it is. You have people shooting with X and O for so long, it's hard to get people to change, even though these same people are always complaining that there's never any change in the game. So yeah, expect to see a huge skill gap. You're going to see people like me utilizing these features. Don't be asking why I'm making more shots than you because you're still shooting with that X or O button. I actually have a tweet that I wanted to read out here. It was a question from @SwishIQ. Is rhythm shooting with the right stick going to have a bigger green window than just regular button shooting? Can we get a comparison between the two? Mike Wang responded, they can't really be compared one-to-one because they work very differently. Rhythm shooting takes more skill to master. There is a much higher upside for making shots. So if you're a competitive player, you should definitely try to master the rhythm shooting. So yeah, you guys heard it right there. It looks like for NBA 2K25, we are going to have something new to learn, some new mechanics. I think they're going about it the right way by making it optional, but just know there is a bonus for using these new mechanics. I think that's a good way to get everybody to start utilizing these new mechanics so people just aren't complaining that everything's just the same every year. And yeah, that's really all I wanted to talk about today. I'm going to be dropping a lot of 2K25 information and news on my channel, so stay tuned to that. It's The Casual Gamer, and I'm out.